What's up, e-bikers? The 2.0's are here. The Xpeak and the Xpedition. We'll get them unboxed, we'll check them out, and get the first look at these two new e-bikes from Lectric e-bikes. Coming up next on Crisscross. Let's go. All right, so grab yourself a box cutter, and this box is designed so it flips out. You don't have to pull the bike out of the box. So we're just going to basically pull the flap down and be able to just move the bike more easily that way. I'm going to turn the box around because the flap is on this side. This box is pretty beat up. It actually came from UPS, not FedEx. Let me flip it around here. All right. There are some staples on top here. So I think this is the long range Xpeak, the 20 amp hour, which is great because the more battery, the better. There's lots of boxes in here and cardboard, no foam, thank God. Let's see here. Oh, that's the handlebars, so we'll rip those out. Here's a box here of accessories. There's garbage. And then we've got the flaps on this side. One flap there. Flap there. There we go. Oh, the whole box just collapsed. All right, and just to the handlebars, you have to put this stuff on the front tire, the front fender. They sent me a folding lock. Your quick release pedals. This is your charger here. I think it's just a 2 amp charger. Let's take a look. Yeah, 2 amp charger. We've got this bracket here. I'm not sure what it's for yet. And then some extra parts. Looks like some zip ties, a wire, and I'm not sure what else is in there. So the Xpeak's rocking these 203s on the front. Nice big calipers. I like to just clean some rubbing alcohol before I put them on the e-bike, just to make sure there's no dust or dirt on that caliper there. So make sure you get the back side too. And this comes with a through axle, so it's already on the e-bike right here. So we're just going to unscrew this thing, attach the tire, and then we can drop it down off the bike rack, which I put on, just to make it a lot easier to get this attached here. You also need to remove the spacer for the caliper, for the brake caliper here. I need to take my gloves off so I can grab that. There it goes. Okay, now we can get the tire on. Insert the brake rotor into the caliper there, line up the axles, stick this in. and start screwing it in. And then we're going to want to line this up like kind of right here, parallel to the fork, so it doesn't catch anything. You don't want to hang it off down here. Lectric has a great unboxing video as well on this on their YouTube channel if you want to check that out. It's really a step-by-step, goes over every little detail of the unboxing and everything you need to get rolling here. A little bit more. If it's too tight to turn, you want to just loosen it a bit so you can get it parallel and secure there on the fork. So nice. By the way, Lectric also sells these snow tires, these studded tires here. So I got a pair of 26x4. They're called Snow Drift. If you want to pick these up from Lectric, put them nicely on the Xpeak here, and it's going to snow tonight actually, so I'm going to have to put these on at some point this winter. All right, now I'm going to put the handlebars on. We need the number 5 hex wrench here to unloosen the stem bolt. You got to take off this cardboard piece. You're going to pull this out, tap cap, make sure you save the spacer there, and then put this on here, and then tighten everything back up. Okay, now we got to line up the tire and the axle here. Make sure everything's straight. And then once you get it straight, tighten down the top bolt and the 2 side stem bolts. One here, one here. Okay, so it's tight. Then we got a stem bolt here and a stem bolt here. Both number 5 wrench as well. Easier to do it this way. Let's hand tighten it for a minute. They do give you a torque wrench, actually, I think. There are certain torque specs here, so I don't have that on me currently, but you just want to make sure, don't over tighten, just make sure it's nice and snug. These, these bolts can pop if you do over tighten these things. I've done that before on 1 or 2 e-bikes. There. Okay. Handlebars are aligned with the tire. Got to get the front fork on, pedals, and start checking everything out here. Here's your quick release pedals, left and right. So you're basically just going to pull out this here, stick this in, let go. Well, make sure it goes in all the way, and you're good to go. Get the right one on. All right. Pedals are attached. Well, I just unwrapped the display, and lo and behold, it's all cracked. In fact, it actually just comes right off. So I just have to send me a new one, and I'll have to replace that. It's the first time I've seen, that's the first bad display I've gotten like that. That's pretty cracked. So something crushed it in the box. I'm actually curious if this display is going to actually work or not. Let's see. I'm going to plug it in. I mean, it looks broken, but let's just double check that. Oh, it actually comes on. But it's a mess. I wonder if it actually works. Let me see if I tip the e-bike up. Let's see if I can. Oh yeah, it works. How about that? You just can't see what's on display. So these things can work if you needed to. Look at that. Right, for the fender, you need a number 4 hex wrench. You're going to pull out the screw on the back of the top of the fork here. There is a washer on it too. And we got to pop the 2 sides on to the fork. Make sure it's good solid there, straight. Okay. And then I'm just going to pop these out. It's my least favorite part of e-bike assembly is the fender. It's just annoying. Okay, your Xpeak is all assembled. It came with a nice suspension seat post. Gotta love that. Nice touch from Lectric there. 26x4 tires. You got the nice cutouts down there. The awesome Renegade front fork there. EMTB rated. I think it's a 20 amp hour battery. Let's see here. It comes as a class 2, of course. So this is legal in California with the new laws, I believe. That must be, get the battery out. Here's Xpeak there. This is a dark gray. It's kind of muted. It's I do prefer the other Xpeak's color. If you look at it over here, you know, with the kind of the sergeant stripes up there on top. So I think color-wise, I like that better. Also, when you get your bike, test out the brakes, sit on it, make sure they both stop, and then make sure, you know, they don't hit your fingers or the grips here. These are hydraulic brakes, and sometimes they get air in the system, and sometimes the brakes will loosen and eventually hit the grips. So when that happens, you have to get your brakes bled, and it's a pretty easy process. You just unscrew the mineral oil section here. You get a little kit from Amazon, and you can pump it back up to where it needs to be. But this one is pretty good, and this is ready to roll other than the display. All right, here's a look at the bike outside here as it snow is just starting here in Connecticut. But that's the new 2.0 Xpeak, 26x4, 750 watt. It's a nice rear rack. Get the Chow Yang tires, tail lights, suspension seat post, big battery, awesome fork. There's those cutouts. Overall, just a really good looking e-bike, and one well worth the cost here. I think it's $14.99, something like that. I'll link in the description there, of course, to all these e-bikes. And gotta love the new Xpeak, guys. Now it's time for the Xpedition to come out. New e-bike smell. Just got that whiff of plastic, whatever it is. Stuff in here. There's a box in here. Nothing in that one. Here's the wheel. Those are 20 by 2.5s. Box here. Just a block there. What else is in here? More cardboard. Cardboard blocks. Oh, let's see here. Xpedition frame bag. Gotta love that. Looks like everything. All right, both batteries are attached. So I want to keep this box intact so I can throw stuff in it. We got a seat post. Nice long seat post. We've got running boards. Okay. We've got looks like a charger, I think. Charger and pedals. Look at these pedals. Lithium-ion safety manual. There's your charger. In this box we have let's see what we got here. Oh, 2 seats for the back for passengers. So we'll put that on when I do the review. And the frame bag. So I think this 2.0 is a bike better suited for passengers versus cargo because it's 6 inches longer than the original one. We'll talk more about that later. The 1.0's undergoing a, here's the frame bag. Sits in the middle of the bike. So, all right. So we got some extras here with the seats and running boards. I'll put those on later. And you need to adjust your handlebars. So you need to basically push up on this top button here to release the clamp. Bring it up, and now you can move the handlebars to an angle you like. I like them like 3/4 around there because I'm taller. And you can also twist. You can also twist these two to bring them more upright, right about there. So now you get a sense of how I like my handlebars angled. Let's see if the display works. We have a different display because this one has turn signals. Ta-da! All right. I had to wake the batteries up. Make sure you do that. Before you ride, you wake these batteries up. They go to sleep after 48 hours. And there's your Xpedition. All right, here's a look at both e-bikes. Both of these are torque sensor e-bikes, by the way. So brand new for 2025. I'll be doing full reviews on each of these. This one's got turn signals as well now. You can see that there. Let's take a look at the back on the Xpedition. Very nice. Much longer rack, 6 inches longer. So 2 kids, no problem on that thing. We'll put on the seats and the foot pegs or the running boards as well. The Xpeak has 203mm rotor up front for better stopping. It's got the color display. It's got a 15 or 20 amp hour battery. Both have 750 watt motors, the new Stealth Quiet motors from Lectric. So these should be a lot of fun to play with. And as long as we get some decent weather out here, we'll get these bikes on the road at some point here in January. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next Crisscrossed.